What's up, guys? It's Primetime 2 and I'm back with another video. I wasn't actually gonna shoot this video, but Time Team asked me to do a video, so I was like, what the hell, let me get it out the way. I don't have much this time. I was gonna wait till I got a couple more things, but this is basically a Amiibos video. So basically Amiibos, and I got another couple things, so I guess I'll show those. So let's start off with the Amiibos. Now I didn't buy all of them. I think the last one I showed was the one that I got for my birthday. Now I'm trying to get these out the way. Of course, there's been hundreds of these damn videos on YouTube, so there's not gonna be anything special about mine. Now, I've been thinking about customizing some of these, so I'll see about that. Definitely the Kirby one I want to customize. Now some of these I'm not very impressed with, especially the Marth figure. That face. Here's Marth. Come on, guys. You guys know that face could have been a lot better. And then we have Villager. This is one of my favorites. They did a really good job on Villager. They could have used this same color on Link. You guys might hear my dog. Then we have Samus from, this is her suit from Other M. I actually think they did a pretty good job on this Amiibo right here. It's actually pretty good. And if you guys want to see the bottom part. Here's a Link one. This is one of the ones that I'm kind of disappointed. They could have used the white that they did with Villager, but instead they went with this yellow. I don't know if they were trying to say like yellow Triforce, if that's why they went with this color. But here he is. Other than that, they actually did his face better than they did Marth, which is kind of surprising. It's actually Link's face, and here he is. The shield is good. People say these Amiibos are low quality, but if you look at them, they're actually pretty good for what you're paying. And there's the little yellow stand. We have that. This is one of my favorite ones. And it's just like a fat yellow bubble gum. That's what it looks like. You can't even see him, he's so little. And it's basically Kirby. He's just sitting down. Then we have the one I got for my birthday from my girlfriend, and this is Mario with the fireball. I don't understand why the fireball's going that way, because he would shoot it out his hand, but it's coming towards his hand. It doesn't make no sense, the design of this one with the fireball. The Luigi one that looks like he's shooting, I know it's one of his moves on Smash Bros, but they also could have went with a better design for his. You know, they could have went with something like this instead. You know, with Luigi's Mansion kind of thing. Instead, they went with another different design that I really don't like. I have two more. I have a Pikachu. My son really wanted this one. Now there's going to be a Lucario and a Charizard that I'm definitely getting. I'm really interested to see how the Bowser figure is going to be. I'm expecting it to be really nice. And then there's the Fox, which this is, I think, one of the nicest Amiibo figures. The Star Fox figure. I don't have Peach. I don't have Donkey Kong, and I don't have Diddy Kong. No, not. There's Peach, Donkey Kong, and Luigi. I don't have those. And here's the final one. This one they used like a dark blue, and it really doesn't do it. It doesn't look bad on this one because I don't know why. The one on Link, it looks bad. It just it just looks bad, that stand. But this one doesn't look bad. Look at that. That looks pretty damn good. Look at that articulation. Not articulation. Look at the detail. People say they didn't put much detail in these, but if you look, there's detail in this. Look at that. Look at the eye. For example, look at the eye portion with the little thing with the scouter in his eye that he's trying to see if your power level is over 9,000. That right there tells me that they put some. They could have basically made these real cheap if they wanted to. So I was very impressed by these. So I got a couple more pickups. Black Friday stuff I got. I see you back there, Anthony. I picked up on Black Friday. I don't know if these pre-owned games were at this price because of Black Friday, but I went not Thursday, but on, I call it I don't call it Black Friday. I got leftover Fridays because it's whatever's left over after everybody goes on Thursday night and just freaking goes ham and freaking crazy and gets everything. So I had picked up Picross 3D for the DS, pre-owned for $4.95. It looks like a pretty cool game. It's like a puzzle game. I know there's a 3DS version and it's a Nintendo game, so I've heard good things about this, so I had to get it. I price matched this. It wasn't a Black Friday deal. Kmart's just been clearancing a lot of their stuff, and they clearance Mario Party Island Tour for $14.95. So I price matched it. Actually, I bought it first. Let me tell you the story about Mario Party Island Tour. I price matched it. I didn't price match it. I bought it on Kmart.com. Paid with PayPal under a PayPal that I have that's my brother-in-law's, but it's not under my name. So I went in to pick it up at Kmart. They wouldn't give it to me, so I returned it. They gave me $35 and some change back. I paid $14, remember? Then I was gonna buy it if it rang up 15. No, it rang up 42. I was like, you know. Keep in mind that I already called Kmart.com back and issued the cancellation refund via PayPal, so I had a refund already coming back to my PayPal of $15 for this game. So that's $15 plus the $35 you just gave me back. So I already got my money back twice, 3 times right there. So you know, I ended up getting the game, and I ended up getting $30 extra. So there's no so I can't complain. So I paid $14.99 by price matching Kmart at Walmart eventually because that's what I had to do, and I've never played the handheld versions. So, and for some reason Kmart and Sears always screw up with this kind of thing. They screwed up with my pre-order of what was it, Mario Kart 8. I ended up getting like $50 back when I was only supposed to get $40, and I ended up paying like $10 for it. This happened like this year. So this is probably why they're going out of business. They're losing money by screwing themselves over and shooting themselves in the foot. Also pre-owned at Walmart, I got for $4.96 Hitman Absolution. And this is the only thing I actually bought on Black Friday that I picked up. That I bought it on Black Friday, but it's a Black Friday game price that I price matched from GameStop. The only thing that I saw that I was worth it, besides Hyrule Warriors, that was $35, but it sold out quick, and Super Mario 3D Land, which was $7, and Mario Kart 7, which was $7, but all those sold out. I was gonna buy those for trade, but they all sold out. So if you guys, I'm sorry if you wanted to trade for those, but They sold out, but this is a game that I wanted. I'm trying to collect all the Tales games, so, and I don't have this one yet, so I had to buy it. And as far as the Tales of Systeria, I'll be getting that one. And this is, I mentioned I was going to get this anyway. Tales of Xillia 2 for $19.99. Tales of Systeria, I might be buying it at Best Buy because I 20% off all new games and 10% off used games. So I think I'll be buying it at Best Buy. And if it's $49.99, which I think it will be, we'll see. If it's $59.99, I'll pay like $40 something. $40, you save like $15. So I might get it there. I've seen the new Tales games like a first open world game. A lot of people don't like it. I do. I do have another game. I haven't posted none of. I think I did post one video on my YouTube. My son also picked up Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, but I haven't. The other game I got was this WWE 2K15. This is the Hulkamania edition. This is only 25,000 of these were made. And it comes with an exclusive Hollywood Hulk Hogan Funko figure that it only comes with this. If you guys, I haven't even, I'm gonna take some of this stuff out. I haven't opened some of this stuff. Came with Hollywood Hulk Hogan, red, white, and blue Hulk Hogan, not red, white, and blue, regular Hulk Hogan. Hold on. DLC, you got old Sting, and then you got black and white Sting, and then you have these things. You have an actual autographed picture from Hulk Hogan. He himself was on IGN promoting the game. He sat down and signed all 25,000 copies of these pictures down. Signed them himself. There's also in each copy there's a piece of history from March 10, 2014, a piece of the ring from WWE. Now if they do this again next year, I'll probably be getting it because I'm expecting improvements in the game. This is the first year, and I'm actually pretty impressed. I told who was it? Time Team asked me what I thought about the game, and I'm about to tell you guys right now. But here we have a piece of the ring. It's not a toy, it's a collectible. It's still sealed. I'm not going to open it. You're supposed to hang it up. But I'm about to tell you guys my impressions of the game. The Funko figure is in this. I haven't even opened it yet, and I don't think I will. Considering it's an exclusive and you can't get it nowhere else, I don't think. You only can get it in this. So my thoughts on WWE 2K15 for next gen or current gen, since last gen is PS3 and Xbox 360, and I believe that last gen is still going strong, and I buy a lot of my games for last gen because for some strange reason a lot of the games for the PS4 and stuff are being clearanced out already. I saw Forza 5 for Xbox One at Sears for $11, and I almost bought it, and I don't even have an Xbox One, and it wasn't even a Black Friday deal. It was just Sears just had it for that price. I might be going back when I get paid and going back to get it, because I heard that Forza 5 is not like a simulation game no more. I heard it's more arcadey. So this is my thoughts on 2K15. They improved it actually feels like a wrestling match, like you're watching WWE programming. 2K Showcase mode is fantastic. They added this thing called what's it called? My Career, where you start off, create your character, but you don't give your guy moves yet. You have to earn attributes by wrestling matches, and the finishers and stuff you start off with whatever they give you, which are generic. I think my finisher is like Alabama Slam or something like that, and a backbreaker and a big boot. So generic moves. You got like a generic taunt and all that, and you fight people and you work your way up, and then eventually you can buy use your SP, it's called skill points, that's what I think, to to get trained by, say, Alberto Del Rio and learn his taunt, his finisher, his grappling moves and stuff like that. And there's Undertaker, Alberto Del Rio, and there's all kinds of different wrestlers. I don't know if there's all of them, but there's like 10, 15 I saw. You can use SP to get managers. You can create your own entrance. The creation for the character wasn't as deep. You could put your own face in the game, but it's not as simple as you think. You have to know a great deal about Adobe Photoshop, which I do, but I just didn't feel like going through with it. There's matchmaking, and this year is kind of confusing. You can actually do matchmaking in the background while you're actually like playing single player, and click it on and continue to play single player, and then when you find somebody, you like quit what you're doing and start playing against somebody multiplayer. I played 2 matches, and it seems like what they've done with the game actually helps against cheaters, and it actually helps you counter easier. The countering is more simple. I fought some guy who seemed to try to spam running, and he tried to spam running and getting out the ring, and I saw his tactics and what he was trying to do, and I ended up winning, and he ended up quitting, and I won. So you really can't cheat like you used to do in the old games anymore. So if you're gonna buy this game and try to go online and do that kind of BS, good luck to you. I'm pretty good at countering. I've always have been in the games. Like I remember was it 2K14? I ran into a lot of people that would try that running, strike, running, grapple, and I would beat a lot of them. And so you really can't do that this year, and the stamina really plays a point. The graphics are fantastic. Some of the models don't look as good, but I don't believe they did face scans for everybody. Some people complained about CM Punk is just fine, but the 2K showcase mode is where it's at. Like I remember some of the matches, like the one with The Rock versus CM Punk, down to the point where CM Punk, the Shield basically came out, beat the hell out The Rock, and put him through the table when it was dark. They had the sound intact. I remember The Rock laying against the barricade in there. They have everything in there. It's fantastic. I'm even thinking about getting the DLC season pass so I can play as the Mark Henry stuff and shit. And I can't wait to see what they do next year, because this is their first year, and I feel like they were rushed. So to see what they're gonna do next year, I'm kind of excited, because they'll be able to actually do face scans, because they're starting now. So they're because a lot of things I didn't see glitches. I haven't ran into any glitches. Yes, when you do taunts, like if you're John Cena and you go like that and you put it by the ropes, you're like that, and you do like a move that has to do with your arms and you're by the ropes, it might get glitchy and stuff, but it won't go through it. It'll just like do something stupid, or your leg or something. I don't know how to explain it. It'll hit it and then it'll bounce off and then it'll go down. It does stuff like that. They need to fix that kind of stuff. That's it. But I haven't gotten stuck. I've seen the AI act retarded. That's the only thing. I had a match against in 2K showcase mode with John Cena, and he went over by the steps and he kept walking back and forth, and I had to go over there and attack him to get him out of that. That's the only thing I can explain about that. Other than that, the game is fantastic. Oh, there's one big thing that they need to fix next year. The biggest problem that I've ran into that I do not like about the game, they cut down the moves. This year, you only have four weak moves and 4 strong moves. I believe last year you had way more than that. So the move amount you have available from last year to this year has dramatically went down, which is very sad, and I hope they improve it for next year, because that's, this is next year, and you know how last year you hold the button and this way would be like you're holding left stick, and the thumb button would be like your signature moves, and up your submission with left stick down, and you can't do that this year. It's just left, up, down, right. Those are the weak moves when they're weak, and then when they're groggy, the same thing. So that's it. There's 8. 4 weak and 4 strong, and then the same thing for the back, and then the ones in the corner for the back and the front, the ones for the ground. It kind of sucks. I know. It kind of sounds like it sucks, but they said they did a whole bunch of animations, a lot of the same ones from last year back. You see some new ones, but I don't see many. I haven't unlocked everything yet. But what I see, it's pretty good. I'm not complaining because I got the collector's edition, so I'm happy I got it. Because this seems worth it because only 25,000 were made. So this actually seems like a rare collector's edition to me, compared to other ones I've had. Kind of like the Hyrule Warriors one that I got rid of. I still have the chest. So thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned for more.